Her small shoes are here with me, size 1.5, white embroidered flowers and red hearts across the top of the shoes, quoted from mad.com. Carly's promising life was ended by her own mother, who hit her while drinking and driving. Her dad donated all of her things. Carly's little shoes were removed from her feet the night of the crash. Drinking and driving is a huge problem, and we really need to stop it because the number of deaths are increasing. The number of DUIs have gone up tremendously, and the consumption from minors has also gone up. According to CBS News, North Dakota's rate of drunk driving is way higher than national rate. 988 people out of 1,000 people who took a survey admitted to drinking and driving. After researching the subject, I now realize how many people actually make the choice to get behind the wheel while being impaired. The number of underage drinking has gone up 17% since 2010. We need to have more control on when people get behind the wheel while drinking. There are too many motor vehicle accidents, deaths, and injuries involving drunk drivers. According to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, over 1.4 million drivers were arrested for a DUI in 2010. Unfortunately, that number only represents 1% of the 112 million adults in the US who self-report episodes of DUIs each year. In 2010, 10,228 people died in drunk driving accidents. That is one every 52 minutes, and 345,000 were injured. In 2010, the percentage of drivers who were involved in fatal accidents who had a blood alcohol concentration level of 0.08 or higher was 28% of motorcycles, 23% for passenger car drivers, and 22% for drivers of light trucks. The lowest percentage of drivers involved in fatal crashes who were legally impaired was for large trucks at 2%. Alcohol impairs your eyesight, judgment, and reflexes, which makes driving very dangerous. While driving, it is always important to be able to see all the surroundings, but while drinking, you can't. Most accidents occur at night, so when you're following someone, you think you are doing good, but when they come to a stop sign, you actually cannot see their stop lights, and you end up rear-ending them. You then flee the scene because you know you will be arrested for a DUI. While driving impaired, all lights are blurred to some, so red lights and taillights are hard to see. A second cause is bad judgment. I had a close friend in the military who was drinking and driving on a motorcycle when he was coming up on a curve and didn't make the right judgment, and he hit the railing, which ended his life instantly. Now we have to deal with the fact that he is gone because of a stupid choice that he decided to make instead of calling a friend to come pick him up. A third cause of drunk driving is reflexes. Driving impaired equals swaying back and forth through the lanes. This could be because your eyes are closed or you're just dozing off. Passing someone while swaying, the chances are very high that you will hit them head on due to slow reflexes. Nighttime driving is less safe for everyone, but is more dangerous with a drunk on the road. There are more minors drinking, but also behind the wheel. First, underage drinking is illegal, so instead of telling their parents why they couldn't drive home, they decide to drive home instead and putting everyone else on the roads at danger. In Orange Beach, Alabama, the Gulf Shores Police Department have signs posted all over the beaches saying it's a zero tolerance beach and no alcohol is allowed. The law is just anyone under 21 caught with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08%, they are immediately going to jail. Sometimes after a minor has a license reinstated, he or she may have to install ignition interlock at their own expense. In conclusion, Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve has been reported to have the most fatalities due to drunk drivers. We cannot stop everyone from drinking and driving, but we can stop our loved ones. I'd rather wake up at 3 a.m. from a phone call from my friend asking me to come get them rather than a phone call at 3 a.m. from a parent or officer saying that my friend had just passed away in a drunk driving accident.